Good morning. It's time for coffee and vinyl. Cheers. I trust you're having a wonderful day, and I trust that it's going to be a good day for you. It's brisk this morning. Oh my stars, did it get cold? Ooh. As much as I like spring, I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure. Good morning. Yeah. All right, computer, work for me. I need to open up a YouTube window. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Hey, good morning, Michael, Gwen. How are you? Good morning, Music Chatter. How are you? Hey, good morning, everybody. I figured that one thing I can do this morning is I can talk music. If anyone would like to join me, say the word. Say the word, say the word, say the word. And I wish I could make it happen. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay, Michael. I was thinking I'm not open. I'm not going to open up today at either store. No, not at all. And good morning, Michael Elliott. And so, but I'm going to, good morning, Jerry. I'm going to visit the stores. I'm going to go up to Wake Forest. I'm going to bring some records back to Raleigh. I'm in Raleigh now, so I can have another sell tonight. Try to make it happen. Still got to open up a window. Still got to open up YouTube. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. Good morning, Jerry Fuller. How are you? Good morning. Oh, that's my old chat. Never mind. Jerry Fuller's not here. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I gotta inspect some records and price some records. One of my pickers dropped a crate of records by yesterday. I gotta do that. I gotta do some invoicing. I gotta do some washing and shipping. I got so much to do, folks. It's just crazy. And I'm sure everybody else is staying busy trying to get their jobs working and create things for them. Good question. Good question, Michael Gwen. I understand that I still can deliver records. I still can do pickup, so I could put records on the patio. Hey, good morning, Chris Johnson. Do I have any turntables? Absolutely. I have some wonderful turntables. We should reach out. I got several for sale today. So, Michael Gwen, as I understand it, I can still deliver. I still can have carry out. I still can have pickup. I can still do curbside. So there you go, sir. And I still can remain closed. And I still can have a guest come over and have coffee with me in person. So there you go. When I'm working, I'm going to open up the blinds and open up the curtains, and I'm going to let the beautiful sunshine in. And I'm hoping it's going to be bright today. And I'm going to have my door unlocked, but I'm not going to have my open sign on. But anyway. So I hope that answers your question. Chris Johnson, I'm going to give you my phone number, and you can reach out to me. And if you'd like to talk about a turntable, of course, if I had something, you would be glad to pick it up curbside, or you can, yeah, I think we got that. I think we got that. Let me in. Just let it in. Just let it in. Absolutely. Just let it in. That sounds like a good idea. I'm drinking out of my King Crimson. Like the elements of King Crimson. Phil, you're crazy. Phil, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're having a blast here. I'm going to inspect some records. Glenn Campbell's one I'm going to inspect right now. Absolutely. Oh, put some pants on. Listen at you. You're a mess. Phil, are you able to work? Are you able to work, Phil, or are you working from home? Gosh, I've been on this, Michael. I've been on this Burt Cummins Guess Who kick for a while, and I've been playing their stuff, and I've been playing that record, and Guess Who and everything, and then I've been watching these live shows on YouTube and these concerts. It's been great. It's been great. It has been great. It would be great to see them reunite again. I would love to make that happen. Absolutely. Yeah. So what's been your soundtrack, everybody, for the CVC? Oh my stars. See if I can still get a YouTube channel on YouTube to open up. There we go. I would love to be able to do that. Yes. Yeah. We'll make it happen. Yes, we are. Got to get going. I'll get up with you after this wrap is over. Have a wonderful day, Chris. Take care. Reunited, and it feels so good. Music chatter. Do you know who sings that song? Reunited, and it feels so good. He was not on the RCA label, folks. Nipper did not help Bob Marley, and the Wailers. It's folks. Oh boy, what are we going to do here, folks? I'm trying to stay positive and not focus on it. But what can I do? Bob Marley looks good. Bob Marley looks good. Not off head. Not off head. Not off head. Not off head. So, music chatter, have you been to the beach? Are you allowed to go on the shore? Giorgio. Care to guess what year this is? I'm going to say 87. Anybody care to guess what year this is? I mean, look at those clothing. Look at that hair. The name of the record is Sex Appeal. And it's factory sealed. Can you believe that? Got to make a back attribute for that. Not offhand, sorry. That's what I was thinking you were thinking of. Yes, absolutely. So I've been listening to some Burt Cummins. I've been listening to some Guess Who? What have you guys been listening to? When I was in Wake Forest yesterday, I listened to Julian Lennon. And I enjoy listening to Julian Lennon, that's for sure. And speaking of Julian Lennon, he's doing a record with the guy from Styx, Dennis DeYoung. And I listened to it online. I listened to a song online. And looking forward to hearing the rest of it. So this is Jim Croce. His greatest hits. Jim Croce used to sell like crazy here. Sure did. I got to put this Giorgio in a bag. Make it happen. So my plan for today, factory sealed, is I'm going to get some invoices out. I'm going to wash some records. I'm going to package some records, and I'm going to call the post office and just to make sure they're picking up. The carrier is going to be coming here, and if not, I'll have to run by the post office myself and drop it off. There we go. Factory sealed. My factory is sealed. And then I'll gather some records in Wake Forest and bring them back here for another sell tonight, or this afternoon, or sometime another here on YouTube. And try to make it happen. There you go. Georgia, put them in a bag. He's factory sealed. Okay, let's take a look at the Carpenters Made in America. Seeing what's happening here. Yeah. There's something about her voice that's so unique. Yeah. Hey, it says I'm live now. I think I'll be able to finally get me a pop-up going. So unique. There we go. And then we'll do a pop-out chat monitor. Yeah. Well, just got a text. Looking forward to reading the text. That's for sure. A friend of mine messaged me yesterday, and she is she, like a lot of people, have some symptoms that are very reminiscent of pollen. So she's a little scared there, and which is rightfully so. She called her doctor and she says, if your fever goes to 100 degrees, you call me. And so, yeah, that's what's going on there. So, here in North Carolina, oh my stars. I got a text from somebody, and they were telling me about a store, a type of store is closed, but he heard that it's been operating to a few select customers. Oh my stars, folks, what are we going to do with that? It seems like we hear about price gouging when we have ice storms and when we have hurricanes come through. But this is the first time I've ever, in my lifetime, seen restaurants, the dining rooms, and music venues, and bars, and draft houses, and bottle shops having to close down and not let people hang out inside or outside, for that matter, and do it. But if that type of business is still making it happen, I don't know. Be careful. If I'm thinking, if they're not following the rules explicitly, the first thing that I think about is like, what else you not doing right? So are they cleaning properly afterwards? Yeah. It was so interesting because when I went to Wake Forest yesterday, I knew that no one had been in there for several days. And when I unlocked the door, I'm thinking, is this completely virus free? Is there any chance that any virus had survived for over 3 days? So, but then at the same time, we're just not sure. We're just not sure of everything. So I guess we'll know next time. Yeah. So anyway, I need to, yeah, that is a wow. I need to stay positive. And so Karen Carpenter had the most wonderful voice. Oh my stars, didn't she though? Karen had an incredible voice. All right, Karen's okay. Made in America. Such a beautiful girl. Bull City is offering curbside from 10 to 12 today. And they're encouraging people to order online. I still haven't gotten my online thing set up right, but thank God I've been able to do some virtual shopping. This is Marty Robbins, his all-time greatest hits. Marty Robbins sold, would sell, absolutely. He had that song El Paso, which the Grateful Dead did a lot in their shows in the 70s. Maybe into the 80s, maybe into this, I don't know, but cool. Okay, it's flat. I'm on a 60s, 70s kick. This is not flat. I watched Pumping Iron documentary starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I've been listening to Traffic, Cheech and Chong. Yeah. I brought some Traffic back from Wake Forest, but I didn't go through everything. I just tried to keep it at an hour last night. Marty Robbins was an amazing singer, wasn't he, though? Unfortunately, the condition of this record is not amazing, so somebody's texting me. Yeah, so oops, sorry, Marty. Yeah. Alrighty, I sure will. Cheech and Chong. I'm not having a kick right now, and I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm not having a kick right now. No, I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, okay, got you. Well, find it, Brian. Maybe do one of those video roulettes where somebody else will find it for you. Hey, can someone recommend for Music Chatter a group that he could explore, or a movie he could watch, or something like that, so that he can get a music kick going on during this crisis? Yeah, absolutely. I would say King Crimson, but I do like that one song. The Court of the Crimson King. I wish there was an hour-long version of that song. I could hear that Mellotron play for hours. Brian, I have a challenge for you. All right. Anybody else care to have this challenge? Maybe we could talk about it later. Find some groups that had a dominant mellotron in it. I'm not talking about taking a Nord and sampling a mellotron. I'm talking find a group that has a dominant mellotron in their music, and we can talk about the baseball. I got an Atari game called Baseball. We could play that, Brian. You'll love Pumping Iron. It's an unknown classic. Didn't Alvin Lee have a record where on the cover he's Pumping Iron, he's got his yellow tank top on? Get Netflix. Oh, my stars. Hey, Steven's over at Facebook. Hey, Steven, how are you? Get Netflix. Steven, a lot of us are having to give up some of our streaming services. I don't have Netflix, but if I did, I would have already unsubscribed to that during this crisis. But yeah, this is a band called The Seldom Seen. This was recorded live at the Cellar Door. And I remember one time having this a few years ago, and someone came in and was like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for this. And so they did. And they got it, and they were so happy, and I was happy for them. I should have listened to it myself. I hear it's a good record. I know that Elliot Cruz, a YouTube guy, he comes in here and he enjoys the music of Seldom Seen. Absolutely. And I think they somewhat have a regional There you go. I like that. I like that, Stephen. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. We were talking about he's not on a music kick right now. He's not on a kick, and then we were just offering suggestions. So Stephen says, play music or read. There you go. Uh-oh. Okay, Elliot, I'll check it out. Thank you. Yeah. The Tiger King is a good one to check out. Oh, is this the one that you suggested to me, Michael, that I want that I watch? No, 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 no. I watched the one about the guy who I watched the one about the guy who took over McDonald's. What was that called, Michael? You would do that for me? Oh, oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I think you have my email address. I think you have my email address, just in case. Here's my email address, Brian. Music Chatter. There you go. Yeah. Wow. The Founder. Absolutely. That was a crazy movie. Yeah, The Founder. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that was a crazy movie, Michael. Thank you so much for suggesting that. I was like, oh my stars. You know, Michael gave me the synopsis, and I was like, oh my stars. Yes, that was crazy. Alrighty. So the seldom scene, I need to inspect this baby. Surface looks great. Can you see this, folks? Can you see this? Can anybody see that? Yeah, it's not flat. So, what's the synopsis of this, Michael? I guess I could look it up. McMeans is good too. I'll have to check that out. So unfortunately, I cannot sell them seen. I mean, I can go and listen to it and see how it's going to play. I can put my clamp on it while I hear sibilance, and if it's okay, I'll do that. And then, of course, I'm always listening to music when I'm here. You know, whether I'm here before I open or here after I'm opening. After I'm open, but I play a lot of stuff, so I can check the sound condition, and also so I can say, what is this? Is this a new band I can discover? Let's check out what Michael Elliott says. Love those morning coffee chats. Thank you so much. I can't always attend the late nighters. I think the late nighters interfere in my morning ones because I was a little late getting out of the bed this morning. I mean, the alarm went off at 6 o'clock. I was out the door, and bam, here I am, still feeling like it's 5. So, yeah, I normally don't remember dreams, but I remember the dream I had, and I was back on the old farm and messing with the horses, and it was so real. It was like it was real. But thank you so much, Michael Elliott. I enjoy you being here. This was not flat. McNeil, investigating the McDonald's game? Oh, I never knew there was a problem with the McDonald's game. This one's not flat either. Darn it. Yeah. I'll have to see if I can find that, Michael, or if it pops up on some suggestions. So right now, the only thing I got the Hulu when it was, and I don't even like to say the name because I'm advertising for them and they're not paying me a penny and I have to pay them a penny. But I got the Big H when it was like Black Friday, and I think I got it for $1.99 a month. And I'm like, well, maybe I can hang on to that for a little while. I have Amazon Prime now, but I'm like, I have Amazon Prime, but I can't get Amazon Prime Now delivered because every time I go there, check back tomorrow. And then if you go to order something, you're looking at a 30-day window. And I said the big A. I shouldn't have said their name. And then I'm like, why do I have them anymore? And then I'm so addicted to The Curse of Oak Island. Well, that's interesting. So is Ray, the guy from the founder, was he part of this, Michael? Was he the guy? Was he the guy? There was a ton of fraud that occurred in it. Was he part of that fraud? If you said no, I would say, can't be. Knowing his history? Anyway, this is Marty Robbins from The Heart. I don't think I've ever had this one. Please be flat, Marty Robbins. I need you to be flat. Oh, yeah. Open it up and look in there. Jim Crochet. So, didn't I just have that Jim Crochet record? Photographs and memories. It's right here. I'll put that. I'll match that properly. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this. This is on the Harmony label, which is thank you, Brian. Thank you. You know, I'm going to stop at 9, but I only have 16 minutes. Michael Elliott, would you like to join me? Michael Gwynn, would you like to join me? Michael Music Chatter, would you like to join me? I would be honored if you did. Just say the word. All right. Acceptable. Yeah, that was acceptable. Okay, so now I have to do the juggle thing. Yeah. Thank you for doing that. I tell you, Michael, you know, with StreamYard Premium, you can do the thing where you can broadcast to not only YouTube, but to Facebook and to other places. And right now I just have it set up for Facebook. And so I might just do a Facebook only this afternoon, and then repeat on YouTube earlier in the night, because I need to get out of here so I can start getting to bed earlier so that I can be more alert in the mornings. Yeah. So we got Marty in a sleeve, an inner sleeve, and I got this in proper inner sleeve, and I'm gonna put this with this one right here. Yeah. And so, yeah, there you go. Looking forward to that. What's that documentary everybody's been talking about on? Oh, I love it when it has a little flap on the back. However, I have to put them in a bag. Here I am thinking about customers coming in the shop. I would have to put it in a bag because customers would, it wouldn't last long on the shelf. Somebody would be like, "Rah!" And then the next thing the flap is fluffed. Yeah. Yeah. Photographs and memories. Michael asked a good question. Is there a cost to use StreamYard? There's not. Where'd it go? Sometimes it jumps. Good question, Michael. So you can get a StreamYard account, and you can stream for 20 hours in a 30-day period at no cost. However, if you get premium, you can stream unlimited, and there are some other features. And so with that, you have other features, and allows me to do some other things. So there you go. Tiger King. Tell me about Tiger King. Tiger King? That's Tiger Direct. I don't. Tell me about Tiger King. Tiger King? Did I say? Yeah, Tiger King. I totally went over my head, folks. Yeah. It's no problem. Oh, you guys are on lockdown. Is that the same as don't leave your house? Yeah. Yeah. All right. See you soon. Find the things you need to get. Be safe. Folks, I missed it. Tell me about Tiger King. What are we talking about here? I missed it. Did I miss it in the chat? I'm looking. I don't see it. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about Tiger King. I did the big W. You call the order in, and you don't call it in. You place the order, and then you pick it up at the store. And it was the first time I did that. I've heard people talk about it, and it worked really well. I placed it on the app, and then when I got in the parking lot, I was instructed to, I'm here, I've arrived, and then wow. And then I was told to park, and then I have to tell the app which parking space number I'm in, and then I have to tell what color my car is. And I did that. I backed in. They started rolling a cart toward me, and I rolled down the passenger window and opened the passenger door. Put the money. They put the product in the automobile, and I drove away. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that worked out really well. And so I didn't have to go into the store, which was cool because I didn't have to spend time in there. Yeah, it's about a zookeeper who committed this murder for hire. Wow, don't tell me the victims were fed to the lions. Ugh. Is it Tiger Game or Tiger King? I've been seeing a lot of posts about Tiger Kick, but never watched it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. The Statler brothers, the originals, Harold, Lou, L-E-W, Lou, Phil, and Don. Harold, Lou, Phil, and Don. Here we go. Carl Perkins is on this record. So there we go. Brian, I hope you can find a really cool band and get a kick on. Hopefully it's something that you can discover. There's a lot of beach music you could listen to. Then you could watch the instructions of how to shag if you don't know how. This is a roller coaster. Roller coaster. Statler Brothers. So I'll put this in the pile. So I had one record come in, and I hadn't even had a chance to process it, and someone saw it, and I was like, okay. I only had 3 people in the store all day, so yeah. And I inspected it, and it was a roller coaster, and I'm like, darn. And so I got to listen to it. Speaking of beach music, look at this. Yeah. You know how to shag. Very cool. I remember the first time I watched Austin Powers, I started laughing. I'm like, obviously he didn't live growing up in Raleigh, North Carolina, and going down to Moorhead. Yeah. This has got a bowl I need to listen. I think it's going to be acceptable. This has a bowl, but I need to listen to it. Now, here's one record I'm going to play today. This is going to be my morning soundtrack. So, Brian, may I encourage you to do this for yourself? Starship. Nothing's going to stop us now. That's a positive title. Starship. Nothing's going to stop us now. What else is on here? You know, I've probably heard this record before. I've probably heard this record before, but there's a lot of titles I don't recognize, so I need to listen to it again. Please be flat. Please, please, please let me be a bowl. It's a bowl. I'm gonna listen to it anyway because I gotta listen to it anyway. Now I will show you guys something about we talk about sealed records, and I always say it's a blessing and a curse. So this record has shrink on it, so it makes it look really nice. But if I hold it up like this, I can tell that it's not flat, and I can feel it pulling. So the story goes, over the years, the shrink just continues to shrink and continues to shrink. And of course, we know that if you put shrink wrap around something and you put heat on it, it goes. And so I always tell people it's a blessing and a curse to find a sealed record. And so this is going to be one of the ones I'll listen to first. Right, Bert? Have you been around? Have you been upside down? Yeah. This is a big twist with Charlie Haas. Charlie Haas doing the big twist. I bet it's a good record. As flat as it can be. Surface looks fine. It's an older record, so those can get beat up and still sound great. I didn't mean this to turn into a Les Price Records morning, but hey, gotta take advantage of everything we can do, folks. Put this on the Sergio Mendes. Yeah, so of course, if anybody chimed up and says, I want to buy this record, I would sell it to them right now if you're watching the video. But definitely going to have it in this afternoon, tonight's sell. So I got this in the back. These are slick. These are slick. Ooh, here we go. Pat Benatar. She is so tough. And I really like her new wave stuff, but this one's got Fire and Ice, Looking for a Stranger, Hell is for Children, Love is a Battlefield, Heartbreaker, Hit Me with the Best Shot. And there could be more on here I didn't recognize. So 1, Promises in the Dark, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, Looking for a Stranger, 6, 7. 7 out of 10, I think probably were like Radio Galore. What year is this? 87? 83. 83. Yeah. I remember hearing this stuff on the radio like crazy. This one needs some glue. Needs some glue. Came undone. Needs some glue. It's got 2 inner sleeves, folks. Let's see what we got here. So we have this right here. This is Linda Ronstadt. I guess this is the duet album. And then this is the correct inner sleeve for for Pat. Yeah. Oh, this one's worn. Yeah, it's flat, but it's worn, so I'm gonna have to play it and see how it sounds. I can tell it's worn because it's not as black as it should be. So I even go sometimes to the point of saying it's white. Yeah. But yeah. Which makes me think that this is going to sound because it's been worn, played and played and played and played. Yeah. I like when some people have an original pricing of something, but they'll buy another copy so they won't have to play the original. And I'm like, okay. Can't you just play it on CD or something? But anyway, they're 7x3. They can do whatever they like. Absolutely, yeah. So, so any closing thoughts before I take off here? I'm gonna get off at 9 a.m. and then I'm gonna listen to Paul Antonelli, listen to his show, and then I'll what's today? Yeah, and just try to make it happen, folks. Hang out here, listen to some music, and cool things like that. Drink a little bit of coffee. I appreciate everybody joining me tonight. Any plans for anybody today? Tell me what your score is going to be like today. I'm going to reach out to my employees, and I'll be able to bring one of them in for a few hours this week, and list some things on eBay for me and help me get my Square store set up properly, and get that up edited and things like that. So that's what I'm doing. However, I understand if nobody would like to come in and work, you're going to do some more shopping. Music Chatter is going to do some more shopping. Michael, we'll reach out later. Just let me know everything. And of course, there's the Pearl Jam tomorrow, Michael. So reach out to me. You can call or text or send smoke signals. So anyway, I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna go, folks. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you a little later. All right, take care.